Hello, I'm Tierney, and welcome to another Zoo to You with Zoo Boise. Have you ever wondered why monkeys have such long tails? What about why a vulture eats dead meat? Or even how a Komodo dragon hunts? These are all called adaptations, and that's the topic of today's video. Is a change that an animal or a species goes through in order to help them better survive in their environment. This may be a physical change, like the color of their fur or the presence of wings. It may even be a behavior change, like spending more time with animals of their species. It can even be something inside the animal's body, like having really strong muscles in order to help them go really fast. To help us better understand, let's take a look at some of the adaptations we have around Zoo Boise. Let's start with an easy one, adaptations that you can find on the outside of the animal's body. These might be called morphological changes, or something that happens to the animal's body structure, or morphology. Go ahead and close your eyes and try to picture a monkey. What is that monkey doing? Is it eating, climbing, playing with its friends, swinging through the trees? When we think of a monkey, we probably picture an animal with a really long tail who likes to spend time in trees. This is true for some of the monkeys at Zoo Boise, like our spider monkeys Elvis and Sarah. A lot of animals have tails that they use for balance. Their tails keep them upright when they are running, swinging, or jumping. Spider monkeys have long tails that they use to help grasp and hold on to things, almost like another arm or leg. This is called a prehensile tail. When you watch the spider monkeys, you may see them holding on by just their tail. It's strong enough to support their entire body. A prehensile tail is an adaptation to help spider monkeys live in the rainforest. They use their tail to help them move quickly through the trees, but also to hold onto branches while they are using their hands or feet to grab fruits. Now that we've learned about spider monkey adaptations, let's find another animal that has a different kind of adaptation. A second type is called a behavioral adaptation, or something that an animal changes in their behavior to help them better survive. A vulture is a great example of this. They are a carnivorous bird, one that eats meat, but they do not hunt like other birds do. They are known as scavengers, which means they track down animals that have already died and eat that meat. If you have ever smelled old meat before, you probably know it doesn't smell very good. Vultures have very strong stomachs, which means they can digest meat that's been sitting out for a few days. But it also means they have very strong stomach acid. When that stomach acid reacts with the meat, it creates something even smellier. Vultures want to keep their food because that's what gives them energy to fly, but if they feel threatened, they will protect themselves. They might choose to fly away, but if they can't fly away, they will do something really gross and cool. They will throw up. The smell of the dead meat mixed with their stomach acid is so strong and gross that it chases any other animal away. It may seem really gross to us, but it's a very useful adaptation of vultures, and most animals have learned to stay away from them. The final type of adaptation we're going to learn about is one of the trickiest. It's called a physiological adaptation, or a change that happens inside the animal's body. However, just because it happens inside the animal's body doesn't mean we can't learn about it. The final animal we're going to visit today is the Komodo dragon, Draco. Draco is one of two venomous animals we have here at Zoo Boise. A venomous animal is one whose body produces a toxin that helps it catch its prey. So if you look at this Komodo dragon's skull right here, you can see that Komodo dragons have lots of teeth that they use, but they also have brown staining around it. That staining is caused by a bacteria. The bacteria mixes with the toxin from their venom glands, and whenever a Komodo dragon bites an animal, that toxin enters the animal's bloodstream and it really hurts the animal. When that animal starts to get too sick, the Komodo dragon uses its really strong muscles and jaws to bite down and eat that animal. Now that we've learned all about adaptations, it's your turn to give it a try. Go ahead and design your very own animal and make sure to give it lots of adaptations. Does it need spots to blend in? Does it need wings to fly? Or even horns to protect itself? Be creative. If you want, you can go ahead and design an animal on paper, or if you're feeling extra adventurous, you can go outside and have someone trace your body outline in chalk, and then add all of your adaptations to your chalk body outline. Just be sure to share whatever you create in the comments. Thank you so much for joining us today, and have a great one. Bye!